Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Stupendous Wave, and in this video we'll be doing something a little bit different. We'll be talking about Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice on the channel for the first time. So if you guys would like to see more of this, go ahead and leave a like on the video and comment down below that you would like more, and if not, we'll just go back to the regular stuff if you guys aren't really that into it. But this video is specifically about, will Doomsday be in the movie? So part of the reason people are thinking that Doomsday will actually appear in Dawn of Justice is based off of the synopsis for the film itself, and I'm going to go ahead and read it real quick right here. It says, fearing the actions of a godlike superhero left unchecked, Gotham City's own formidable, forceful vigilante takes on Metropolis's most revered modern-day savior, while the world wrestles with what sort of hero it really needs. And with Batman and Superman at war with one another, a new threat quickly arises, putting mankind in greater danger than it's ever known before. So to me, the synopsis clearly states that Batman and Superman will of course be fighting most likely throughout the first and second act of the film, and then what I believe is an act by Lex Luthor possibly creating Doomsday from General Zod's dead body, or using his genetic makeup to make Doomsday, as of course we saw General Zod's body in the Batman v Superman trailer, will be the third act threat that we see that requires Batman, Superman, Aquaman, and Wonder Woman to all team up and fight against. I think that would be very, very interesting. So at this point, Lex Luthor on his own could not be this threat, and of course we also see in the trailer Wonder Woman slammed into a big old brick, which is very, very interesting. I think that this could possibly be Doomsday that pushes her or punches her into this big old brick, which is very, very cool. But what purpose would Lex Luthor have for creating Doomsday? I think that he might want to create something that he can control, and maybe even he's just studying General Zod's body and he wants to create something that is more under his control, that can be the truth creator of Earth, or the savior of Earth, excuse me, and through that he actually creates Doomsday. So Doomsday actually has some Kryptonian makeup from General Zod's remains. I think that would really, really be interesting. Also, we see in the trailer Batman has to backclaw away, or grapple away, excuse me, from heat vision. Now this is something that Superman would very, very much hesitate to do, based on even this Man of Steel Superman that we've seen. He really, really had a hard time breaking General Zod's neck, somebody who wanted to destroy the entire human race and obliterate the planet just to form a new Krypton. So why would Superman fire his heat vision at someone who clearly just means good, or maybe not super clearly, but someone who hasn't really hurt anyone or killed anyone that we know about so far? Superman might have been confused what has Batman done, but at the same time I still think that this would not be something that Superman would do. So my theory is that this could possibly be Doomsday shooting a heat vision at Batman. Now I know people are saying immediately, well, Doomsday never had heat vision in the comics, so this really doesn't make sense. I feel like if he is made from General Zod's makeup in this particular film, that it would make sense for him to have a form of heat vision, and maybe Batman has to grapple away from that, and it's not Superman at all, because trailers are cut in very certain ways where it's actually designed to maybe confuse us a little bit and think that Superman is out for blood against Batman. But this is definitely not something that Superman would do. Another possible theory is that Doomsday isn't even in the film at all, and that this is actually Bizarro, or a Zod version of Bizarro, not really Zod having returned, but him almost being a reanimated corpse at some point, with still a little bit of knowledge, being a little bit controlled by Lex Luthor until of course it goes rogue. But I feel like Doomsday would be a more popular option, number one, for the fans, and better for the story. I feel like if Doomsday is to come back, it would be from General Zod's remains, and it would be as a result of Lex Luthor tampering with it, and I think he would make for a great third act finale. So another thing is, will Doomsday die in this movie if he is in fact in it? I hope not. I want them to do the Death of Superman story. Now, that for Doomsday to be in that story is not essential. You can have Superman die a different way, and that's clearly down the road. I do not think that he will be dying in Batman v Superman at all, because we have a Justice League movie literally coming just around the corner of Batman v Superman. So I don't see them killing him just to bring him back right away in Justice League, because you can't have a Justice League movie without Superman. That's just fact. So yeah, that's just kind of my thoughts on it. What do you guys think? Do you think Doomsday is indeed in Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, or do you think it could be a bizarro version of Zod or even Superman? Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you want more of this, and have a great day.